Hey, Pat here for another grouping of Dead or Alive online matches. I got into another lobby, found a single lobby that was fortunately at my low, terrible rank, but we do have an issue. Alright, so you see this Brad Wong player, the Street Fighter guy? He's an A rank! What a jerk! And this happened a couple of times, and this has been happening when I'm trying to play Dead or Alive. Someone will set up like a... I've been trying to hang out in E and D rank lobbies, so people that are better than my F rank. But not extremely so that I'm not going to learn anything. And I'll get in a couple of matches where I'm starting to learn things because people aren't just, you know, juggling me like forever Tekken style. And then like an A rank guy will come in, win maybe 5 or 6 matches in a row. I don't know if they're trying to get an achievement or something. And then just walk out, leave everyone feeling very depressed. Then the lobby will repopulate with, you know, D, E, and sometimes some C rank players. Things will get good again, and then another A ranker will come in, everyone will leave, and yeah. So, it's a bummer. And that was definitely sad for what hit that Kasumi player right there. The guy just did naked critical burst, which is, that reminds me of like early Street Fighter 4, if you ever played that online when it first came out. Early focus attack, doing a full screen focus attack was like a surefire way to kill someone. Because no one really knew about him. You would just stand there, hold focus, and then someone would just jump into it, attack it, hit him with that full, you know, let it rip level 3 focus, and then do tons of damage. Oh. But yeah, so I've started doing some homework. I did a bunch of homework for this game, and then forgot all of it because I made up my math homework because I am not familiar with the numeric annotations. You know, the 1 through 9, the keypad notation, where 6 is forward, 4 is back, all that kind of stuff. So I did a bunch of Mila research, but when it came time to play, it was like, oh wait, which one's 6? What's 6 PP? What's, oh god, no, So I forgot everything. What I did try to do is add more sidesteps, counter intelligently, and just all around try to play a little bit better than I have before. I ended up spending, after these matches, a good 15 or so minutes just in practice mode with the frame data on, because I'm trying to find a solid poke that isn't unsafe with Mila. Because there were a couple of times in later matches, and you'll see it, where I'll land a solid hit, and they can counter hit before I can land any kind of combo or something like that. So I'm trying to find some solid stuff. Though Mila is a grappler, and I just realized that you can cancel her Sparta kick, or whatever you want to call it, into her throw. So I'm going to be trying to mix that up in the next grouping of episodes. So let's talk a little bit about these matches. So you can see, this has just been a murder fest for Street Fighter. He's just been playing every character, whooping people. But right now we have an okay Kasumi trying to do her best. Kasumi's got some solid stuff. I don't know if she still plays, but Kayane, the Soul Calibur player, was playing Kasumi at launch, and she still plays Dead or Alive. She was pretty good at it. But this is kind of the stuff you see. This is not the highest of level, or anywhere near the highest of level, but the reason that Helene is dominating tournaments right now is just her ability to go high-low, 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 so you'll see some of that kind of stuff. Especially since Street Fighter knows how to do a more than a 3-hit combo, so he's being able to maximize his damage. I don't think we're seeing anybody look at that. Oh, they're looking at each other critical bursting. Basically playing Russian roulette. At least he did write GGS into the chat when he left, because, at least they were good for him. So, this is my first game I'm willing to show. So I managed to land some solid damage on that Kasumi. So this is me just kind of like messing around. Ah, there we go. Got up with the mid-kick, even though I said I was going to stop doing that. Landed the tackle. A couple hits there. You're going to see a lot more tackles from me in the future. Rising with that knee, and that was a sidestep punch. So surprisingly, I won that first match. I'm pretty sure Kasumi's going to punish me for that right now. So I could have sworn that combo was a bunch of mid-hits. So what I've been trying to do just in particular is I'm trying to stop holding all the time, which kind of bit me there. They just threw me. But I've had a lot of success with just blocking. Just trying to block, not trying to do any kind of counter hold stuff. But yet again, since I don't know any of Milia's quick moves, or even if she has a solid quick move, I've had a hard time coming out of blocks into anything successful. So let's see here. She does have an assortment of really long-range kicks. When I was going through her training mode again, her back, or let's just try and learn the notations. Her fore kick, her 6-6 kick and her 4 kick hold all seem to be fairly long range. 4 kick hold comes out faster than I thought it would. You won't see it in any of these matches, but you're just going to see me continually get beaten by that. Ooh, there we go. Got her to bounce a couple of times. And I was a scumbag. I deserve that. Trying to critical burst. I'm learning critical burst combos. Have not learned any yet. Oh, 2 of me in a row. And this is after the room got decimated, so I managed to get in a couple of matches. So this is me trying to do some counter holds because this guy kept going mid, but I couldn't get the timing that well. So I think we're going to see it coming up soon. Oh, maybe. Well, that definitely looked like I didn't have any kind of connective tissue to that one. But let's see. So landed a low into a launcher. Mila doesn't really have a lot of good or any launchers. Oof, and I'm just struggling to get some moves in there. Hey, look at that 7-hit combo, look at me! And I went for the critical burst. What is my problem? I should have tried to get a little bit of distance between him. Ice Shooter XX is another A-ranker who's coming in to destroy our repopulated land. Pirates! So let's see here. Oh, look at that. Mixing him up a little bit. But, there we go. He manages to do tons of damage. That Hayate damage, oh my god. I don't know if they're nerfing him or buffing him. I'll have to do like a patch report or something like that. But yeah, unable to get on that. His, I'm thinking that's a 3 kick, but just that has solid reach, hits it mid, and is just difficult to deal with. Let's see. Excuse me there. So now we have Hayate and base. This is just Baby Girl, who was tearing it up in the lobbies pretty good. Taking advantage of that base. It was neat to see one. He's got an awful lot of health, and his moves do a ton of damage. He's just kind of slow, so you won't see a lot of bases. See, people are blocking that get-up mid-kick. You gotta find... right now, maybe even going back to get-up low-kick or something else. Mid-kick just seems to get blocked. Okay, damage from that base. He's throwing him out there! He does not care. He does not care. Just flailing limbs. He's having a temper tantrum. Walking forward, one at a time. Oh, base looks really funny when he's fighting. I'm kind of happy to see some more base fights. Let's see here. So yeah, I need to learn the heights of moves, approaches. Because I've been approaching mainly with the Sparta kicks and other kind of stuff. Which actually may be a good idea now that I know they cancel into a ground pound. So we'll be trying to figure out better ways to maximize damage off of that. And trying to, like, get people... I need to learn her ground throw. Wow, look at that. Beat him to death with his head. And base has some of the best win animations. So I think... Yeah, this is before Ninja Ice, whatever his name is, did some stuff. So it was neat to see Ayane. Christy and Ayane, 2 characters that you don't see a lot of online. Maybe I need to pick... Ayane was always my character back in the day. She does a whole bunch of spins and stuff. Maybe after the buffs come in with the patch, I'll pick her back up, but I don't know. Mila for life for now. That's the bread and butter, her fireball kick, or that's even just wall-running kick. That little torpedo move of hers always seemed very cool. But yeah, getting caught up in spins and stuff. Ayane seems like an interesting character, but there's too many ways that I think that she can just... kind of lose control of herself. She ends up spinning like a top. It could be either easy to... Whoa, jeez. Torpedo, torpedo. I say all those kind of things, and then she's just doing... I think that was down forward kick, that last move. Christie's just landed some damage, but didn't manage to... manages to win that. Trying to figure out what to do with people on the ground, especially because that Christie was just trying to, I don't know, tried to stay out of the way. Alright, so here we go. That Kokoro is our A-rank player who's coming here to dominate. So let's see how Baby Girl can handle it. Go, Baby Girl! Go! So, Kasumi versus Kokoro. Kokoro does tons and tons of damage. A lot of the hits are mid, but, man, Icefire, or whatever his name is managing to mix that up rather nicely. So we'll see what go. Oh, nope. 7-hit. That is finishing your plate. He managed to land a poke and just finished him up. See what he does here. Yep, critical stun into a full combo. That's a solid combo right there. Sume, kind of flailing. I mean, that's the difference between like the low-ranked players that I'm with right now and the players I hope to be playing with eventually, is that once you land a critical stun, that does open the possibilities, and you can see that in story mode, to land a whole bunch of extra hits if you understand how to juggle, which you don't. So Kokoro has managed to basically do that. Every hit, maximize damage, and she knew when to hold. So, you know, there we go. So we'll end, I fought him, and since his last match, then I went with a ridiculous outfit. Buddy Girl Mila, and he just murdered me. This is just a straight up, like, oh no. So there we go. I managed to do the Sparta kick and to down forward punch, just trying to get in there, and failing miserably at getting in there. Let's see here. This guy knew how to block, and when he stopped blocking, he knew how to hit. Oof. Do not know how to follow that up. Still have not found anything that where the math works out. So let's see here. Yeah, see, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out how to block. So he activated the environmental hazard, and I feel pretty good about doing that by accident. Unfortunately, he managed to defend it. So some damage, but not the crazy car explosion it could have been. Oof! And he gets up. It almost looks like I got hit by the fire, but I think he just stood up with a kick, and I just wasn't expecting it. Trying to get out of the corner. Ah! I land a hold! See, I'm trying to do the ground throw. Land another hold! Don't get out with mids! I land a throw. Paralysis! And I did not follow it up because I rarely land that throw. And then he throws me. So, we'll see you guys for some more matches in the future.